Hey, excuse me. Colt 45 works every time. Hey! Hey! Hey, hey! Who goes there? Much appreciated.
Welcome to Brews with Beck.
Welcome to Brews with Beck. I'm Dan. How the hell are you? I'm great. So great. Sunlight on me. Finally found the Colt 45 that I can never find in my neck of the woods. I'm out in Golden, Colorado. I found this in Denver, Colorado while I was shopping to get the, double and drop done. Let's get into this one that I finally tracked down. Colt 45, a legend, from Pabst Brewing Company out of San Antonio. But saw on here it says G. Hellerman Brewing out of Milwaukee, so I think this is out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Just a heads up. Okay, so get your beer. If you got a Colt 45, join me. If you got just another beer, join me. I don't have the Richter button. 5.6 on the Richter. Ding! I'll give you the history on it. This is a classic and also a You Stay Classy beer review. It works every time. It was originally introduced by National Brewing Company, which was out of Baltimore, Maryland, in the spring of 1963, and then through a series of mergers and acquisitions, that National Brewing and its brands, including Colt 45, are now owned by Pabst out of San Antonio, aka Milwaukee, apparently. Let's see, what else we got? Colt 45 was actually named after running back Jerry Hill of the 1963 Baltimore Colts, who wore the number 45. And it is not, named after the 45 caliber handgun ammunition round. The credited change name because the Malt Liquors Association with violence in disenfranchised neighborhoods. Sorry, glare off my screen is a little hard to read out here. It was considered a white collar beer apparently, and in 1978, Billy D. Williams, classic, got behind this drink on ads saying, "Colt 45, it works every time." Booyah. It is considered a malt liquor, which is typically made with malted barley, hops, water, and yeast, but then often includes adjuncts as corn and rice to increase fermentation sugars without altering the flavors too much. I literally rolled out of my buddy's pad this morning with one in hand in downtown Denver. Felt kind of gangster, almost like Ice Cube and Boys in the Hood. That's neither here nor there. I'm going to get this started. Open it up. So glad I found it. My guys Jose and Gabe were supposed to find me this, but I found it first. So, Colt 45 works every time. And please, before I pour, please do me that nice favor. Please hit that like and subscribe button for my YouTube algorithm. That way we can sit down with cold drinks like this all the time. All right. Please like and subscribe. It works every time. Hell, self high five. All right. Well, plenty of foam. Well, I think this literally is maybe the first full beer I ever had at a buddy's house in Evergreen, Colorado, back in the day, which must have been a Wednesday. Actually, it was probably a Saturday night. Anyway, I'm going to let the foam cruise down because it's literally more than 5 fingers of foam right now. All right, I just wanted you to see that lovely, huge dome of head. Looks pretty nice. Now, give me one more second. I'm not ready to drink it right now, but it's making its progress. One sec. All right, this puppy's ready to drink. And by the way, it says on there, classic American lager since 1963. You probably can't see that, but there you go. So, yes, it's malt liquor, but it's all, at least, I think now you could just kind of call it a classic American lager. 5.6 isn't that crazy of alcohol level. All right, well, looks good to me. My buddy, this ode to Pete, he wanted to actually duct tape my hand to this as a joke, but we didn't get to do that beer review last night because, drinking too many other fine beers. Not as fine as Colt 45, of course, but all right, well, let's get into it. Let's get a sniff. I smell, literally, when I was a kid and here in Golden, I could smell the barley in the air. It literally smells like that same, like I can just smell pure barley. Kind of smells nice because I always like that smell. So, yeah. Again, in college we had a literally lit up sign we got from the store that just said Colt 45 works every time. So it's got a lot of history with me. All right, well, here we go on some really nice earthy barley. Let's get into it. No words, just emotions. It works every time. Like and subscribe. Let's drink a beer, a Colt 45. Okay, getting maybe a little bit, I don't know if they put corn or rice in this, but maybe a little corn or rice sweetness from that. Can't tell which. Maybe it's rice sweetness, but, you know, not too bad. I mean, it's clean. It does have that, like, rice, corn sweetness, whatever it is. But, again, not upset at this. You can tell it's not as, you know, clean and earthy as I would like with a normal lager, but, you know, it's Colt 45. Got this for $3.99 for a 40. Cheers to you. Yeah, I'm just going to say somewhere, some kind of corn or rice, subtle sweetness to go with the cleanness. A little creaminess. There you go. There's that. Yeah, one quick sip, and then I'm going to see what other people are thinking on this one. Some reviewers. Let me just see what it is. It is 17,000 people have given this about a 2.36 out of 5 on Untappd. I might have to look up Beer Advocate as well. Yeah, people not giving it too high of the ratings, but, you know, I've seen worse. Natty Ice got like a 1.9 or 1.8, and I actually did end up liking that. So let's fill her up. Because, again, I got a 40 in my hand. What up, Tony Soprano and Ice Cube? It was in the featured in one of the episodes of The Sopranos. Apparently, Tony's wife is drinking one, but it wasn't of course the 40. Otherwise, the 40. Cheers to you, Colt 45. Couple comments. This one is hilarious. Brett, yesterday of St. Paddy's Day. If you're making green beer and Rubens, don't skimp on the ghetto-ness of the beer. Got to use Colt 45. Few more that I thought were funny. Drinking a 40 by candlelight. It's literally got a 40 by the candlelight. That's romantic. Honestly, not bad. It's almost sweet, which is interesting. 3 out of 5. There you go. And I think that's the last one I'll end on. Had to go back once more to make sure that I truly thought this was delicious. Confirmed. This is the best malt liquor. 4 out of 5. I don't know if I'm going to rate it a 4 out of 5, roughly. You know, again, have to see what my dad thinks of this. Cheers. Nothing to bring you down from the early coffee in the day that had you a little ramped up to have a nice Colt 45. It's not bad. It's just got a little corn or rice sweetness to it. Smooth, creamy. Pour it in a glass, you're fine. Out of this, you know, might be a little rough. Usually not getting all the carbonation out. Not as smooth, but all right. Well, one more thing. Beer Advocate. What does Beer Advocate say? One sec. Beer Advocate. What do you think it rated out of 100? 55, which is awful. But I just did one not too long ago, which was Busch Beer. They rated that a 51, which was awful. You know, it is what it is. But by the way, I found another thing. Apparently, back in 2010, Snoop became the official, advocate for Colt 45. I don't know if that still exists, but here's to you, Snoop-a-loop. Get it, the 40. All right. Malty, corn, rice sweetness, smooth, a little creamy. Not bad. All right. Let's give it a grade. Usually I have my board, but I don't have it. From stellar down to hell no. Definitely not a hell no for sure. Give it that it's in the lower part of drinkable. 73, I think I'll give it. But yeah, it's not too bad. Smooth, creamy, a little rice sweetness maybe going on. Does it feel like 5.6 on the Richter last night? I mean, feels like I'm drinking Bud Heavy, kind of. So I would have just guessed 5 on the Richter. So there you go. Anyway, leave any comments. I finally got around to getting Colt 45. I am going to try to find Mickey's. I've had it in a can, but I was told that I need to get it in the 40, so I will re-up on that one. But anyway, hopefully having your glorious day. Drink Colt 45 if you can find it, because it's just a legend. Like and subscribe, and we will see you out there. What up, Snoop-a-loop?